on Keith on a volcano? Jeez.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Now we're live.
Now we're
Okay.
live.
So 3, 2, 1.
Better hurry, spark it up with no worries. Harmonious gang with the big bro Yuri. Hyphy, get lit just like me. Big bossed up, chop it up with Riley. You better come with it to kick rocks, cause you now tuned in to 10 Talks. Now let's get lifted and take a shot. You are now tuned in to 10 Talks.
Boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go.
I like it.
I was gonna ask you what do you think about the intro song.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's Riley's homie from the Bay Area, XAV
Yeah.
Productions. He hooked it up with this intro a while ago. We've been using it ever since.
Sweet.
It's
Good
fire.
vibes, right?
Good
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys.
Get you in the mood.
Boom. We are here for episode 68 of 10 Talks with a very, very, very special guest. We have Kane Trujillo in the building.
What's up?
Thank you so
Trujillo.
much for coming through, man. Honestly, you know what's crazy is like I think like a week or two ago when I sent you that message, Riley and I were like cooking dinner, and I was just like, dude,
Should I do this?
I was like, should I do this? I was like, should I throw this shot in the dark and see if this fool will reply? And she's like, just do it. Like
I was like, I don't know. Sometimes like the vibe I get, it's like, I don't know what vibe I could get from this fool. So I mean,
like he might not reply.
he might, but like he might surprise you too. Just like fuck it, go
So
ahead.
I was so surprised to see that you were like, yo, I'm down to come on the podcast. I was like, dude, let's
We're
go.
like, damn, okay.
Hey, you
Nah,
know-
I definitely saw you guys were doing good shit, working, getting numbers. So I
Thank
was
you,
like,
dude.
might as well,
Thank
people
you.
that look, just a hint, if you guys want to start a podcast, it's gonna be a lot more difficult if you don't have some engagement for sure. I saw these fellas had something going, so I'm gonna be like, absolutely.
Thank
Show
you.
some
Appreciate
support to y'all, get some more views going. Absolutely, bro,
Exactly.
I got you.
And also,
We
it's like,
appreciate that.
you know what's funny is like, there's so many times like I'll have people either message me or sometimes like DM me or like whatever saying like, hey, check out my YouTube channel. I'm trying to start a YouTube brand or whatever it is, right? I'll go to the YouTube channel and there's either 0 to 2 uploads, and I'm like, what do you mean?
You can't do anything.
You're not even doing anything.
Yeah,
Like you gotta
yeah.
upload more or post something. It's like it doesn't even seem like you're trying yet.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like some people think they just need a co-sign before they even do any work. It's
Right.
like you gotta do some work first. Then
Show
you
them you got it.
Yeah,
Exactly,
gotta show the
exactly.
credentials.
Exactly.
So first things first, let me ask you this: is
Start from the top.
yeah. So where are you from originally?
Absolutely. I am originally from Greenville, South Carolina.
Wow.
Okay.
Fucking absolute nowhere, to be honest, with the entertainment industry. Not shit is really going on over there. So yeah, it's a great family place.
How big is your like city? Like how big of a population you think?
That's a good question. I don't know numbers wise, but it's a regular we have a downtown, a big downtown Greenville. But other than that, dude, it's just farmlands and bullshit like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's not really much. But if you go to like the downtown area, that's where I was at living and shit. It was cool.
I see.
Okay, if you don't mind me ask, how old are you?
Hold
yeah,
on,
that-
look. It's hard to tell the glasses.
25.
Yeah, like I would say like mid-20s, like 24, 25.
22.
Okay,
Wow.
22. Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
So
do you
little-
usually get like people? Do people usually think you're older than you are?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe it's because of glasses.
if I took the glasses off, I don't usually wear them, but I know you guys smoke, so I wanted to wear them.
Yeah.
So, nah, bro, I always get like fucking, 28, 30, and I'm like, nah, dude. It's 'cause I date an older woman, and being around her, I think people get that vibe. But I'm
okay.
actually 22.
You seem like a little more mature, I feel like.
That's
too,
what I was saying.
right?
Like you seem like you're very kind of like chill, like
Yeah.
like kind of like an older person would be. You know what I mean? Kind of like very
Absolutely.
chill, not like crazy or whatever. But
Yeah.
okay, so you, South Carolina, you said.
Absolutely.
Like how was your like lifestyle out there? Like what were you up to?
Yeah, dude, honestly, like, I was a big baseball guy in high
Okay.
school. I played baseball all through high school and middle school for sure. Like, and that was my passion, bro. Like,
That was the dream?
Get into the fucking MLB.
Oh, really?
Straight up, bro. And then, like, I didn't grow really past, like, 5'10", and I realized, like, bro, nowadays, like, D1 colleges are not looking at anybody under 6 foot.
You have to be tall to be a you have to be tall to be a
Bro,
baseball.
Even
player?
baseball.
6 foot minimum. They
Dang.
don't fucking care because
Wow.
nowadays, like, look at the Aaron Judge. You know him, right? From the
No, I
Yankees.
don't.
No. So Aaron Judge is like this fucking literally, bro. He's like 7 foot, 250 center fielder type shit. Though. This guy can move like a fucking
And
Super
he's quick.
fast.
And he's quick, bro. Like
Wow.
Aaron Judge, he's huge. I'm a big
Damn.
Yankees fan. That guy's in the Yanks, and like, bro, he basically like those guys, those people that are built like fucking, you know, superheroes, bro, those are the guys they want. Instead of like me, like, cause they can work. Like, even if you suck and you're 7 foot, you got the power.
Exactly.
You can get your swing right. But with me, you gotta get fucking, you know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. I see what you're saying.
Were you always like into like entertainment growing up as well? Like, were you super into movies and like TV shows?
So the thing that really got me was Vine.
Okay.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, bro, Vine, I saw these guys like absolutely just killing it off these 5-second videos.
Yep.
Millions of views. And I'm like, wait a sec. These fellas can do it.
And it was addicting.
It was very addicting. And then I saw they made money. I saw they were, you know, traveling for free and shit with brands. And I'm like, dude, this is the lifestyle I want. So absolutely, I was always entertained by these creators, these Logan Pauls, the fucking King Batches.
Yeah, all the
guys
YouTube. Yeah.
inspired the shit out of me for sure.
You always wanted to be like a creator or like some sort of talent, right? Like you kind of like, did you ever have the feeling of like, dude, I don't want to work at whatever jobs are in my town, you know what I mean? Like do the normal thing. Like you wanted to do something out of the ordinary.
100%, bro. Like if the 9 to 5 nowadays, bro, it's 2022. Like it's not normal anymore to do that shit, and bro, it's kind of boring. Like who the fuck wants to sit in a cubicle desk all day, bro? Like me and you, like us creators, we can basically do whatever the fuck we want. We have no like limit to what we do, bro. We can just shoot for the stars, bro. You know,
100%. It's crazy. It's just this age, bro. It's like it's so weird, so unique because you never seen this before. You know what I mean? Like you never. It's like back in the day, if you want to be successful, lawyer, doctor, like fucking dentist.
Most of us, let's be honest, bro, we're not good in school. Like we can't sit there and fucking listen to a teacher.
We all have ADHD,
bro. Straight up. I had it, and I knew I didn't want to get like prescribed anything because I don't like that shit. But I knew, bro, I can't focus. I'm over here texting the girl I want to walk with to the next class and shit, you know? So
where are you gonna meet at?
Wait, so you would say like how are you doing in school? How like would you say?
I was like a BC average, you know.
Okay.
But like I'm saying, like that was middle school, and then high school hit. Like freshman year was cool, but junior year or sophomore, junior, senior, bro, shit got real difficult. Like I honestly couldn't like hang, bro. Like I was always fucking getting D's and F's and shit, but obviously averaged out the C's because I always cheated, and that was the only way I fucking got B's and A's, bro. Cheating. I cheated the fuck out of like
work
high school,
smart,
bro.
Not hard.
Yeah, bro. And then I just make friends with the smart people, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just lean over.
Were you like partying in high school or like smoking and drinking or ditching or anything like that?
100%.
Let's go.
I've always been a cool dude, man. Just hanging out, trying to have a fun time, man. Those guys are just drugs are bad, weed, don't drink. Like, come on, man.
Come on, it's high school.
Yeah, have fun, man. Like, just be, you know, careful. Don't overdo it, and you're good, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Damn.
bro.
So you like from the place you came from, South Carolina. You said it's like you were saying getting caught with weed out there was a big ass deal. So you really had to be careful about your smoking and everything and shit. That's interesting.
Yeah. My buddies, bro, like, I mean, dude, those motherfuckers would get like misdemeanors is what it is, like for like a little like gram of weed, bro.
Like
No
a joint.
way.
That shit will literally like you gotta go through like, you know, like what's it called, fucking I don't know, you have to go through this like thing for like months and months. I forgot what it's called.
AA kind of.
Yeah, rehab.
Yeah,
rehab.
But like a less like.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay,
nothing
okay.
like you're at a fucking home or some shit.
Yeah, it's like pre-rehab type shit.
Right. You have
It's like
parole
meetings.
officers and shit.
Okay, yeah.
Weekly
like
meetings where everybody.
It was a shit show if you got caught with a gram of weed.
God, dude.
Bro.
It sucks.
And you're an MIP, a minor in possession too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
I
like
didn't even think
all
about
that
that.
shit.
all that.
Damn, that's interesting.
Is it still illegal out there too?
Yeah.
To this day?
South Carolina will be one of the last states to legalize
For real.
marijuana.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's pretty like Republican and shit. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
What did your parents ever catch you smoking weed at a young age or anything
Yeah.
like that? What did they think of it?
Bro, they always knew. Like I would try to put the towel like at the door, you know, under the door and stuff my
Yep.
shit. But dude, it would always leak through because it was gas.
Yeah. Yo.
So yeah, my mom would be like, "Hey," fucking banging on the door.
Wait,
and shit.
are you Hispanic?
I'm Colombian and Ecuadorian.
Colombian
Okay.
Ecuadorian. That's
sir.
interesting.
We're like
'cause,
Trujillo, because my sister is my older sister. She's my half sister, but her last name's Trujillo too.
No way.
Yeah, and she's Mexican.
I never
So-
meet anyone with my last name.
Oh,
That's why I was
I
like,
swear to
he's like,
God.
how do you say his last name? I was like, Trujillo. That's Brittany's last name.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
exactly how you say it.
Yeah.
Trujillo.
That's interesting because I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like some people might look at you and think like, oh,
White.
especially South Carolina, and think like, oh, white dude. You know what I
White
mean? But
boy.
with the last name Trujillo, it's like it's
100%.
undeniable.
Bro, I always.
Do you speak Spanish?
White. Yeah.
You do.
Very well. I'm
Wow.
not 100%, but yo entiende mucho, yo hablo mucho español. That's my shit.
Way better than me.
I know
Oh, God.
she actually is from Mexico type shit. And she can't even
Yeah.
speak Spanish.
It's
I'm
all
like,
good.
¿qué?
Yeah,
Get
Damn,
get.
that's interesting. Damn, so your parents would kind of be like a little bit bummed on your weed smoking or whatever. Like,
Yeah, dude. No parent wants to see their
Yeah,
kid
no.
smoke
That's
weed,
true, I
man,
guess you're
because you know it's just like people think it's a gateway. You know,
It's a
most
loss of
parents-
innocence.
Yeah, but nah, man.
Your baby's
I
growing
was,
up.
I was responsible, and I still had my shit going. Like I knew that I wasn't gonna be a bum just smoking weed all day, bro. Like weed is just a thing, just like you were saying. It's like a beer after work.
Exactly.
It's pretty normalized now, bro. Weed is just a cool little thing, bro.
Mhm.
Chill.
No,
Yeah.
100%. So, did you graduate high school?
Yes.
Okay,
I did. 100%.
so
What
Once-
year was?
Oh yeah, what year?
2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, damn, I feel old. I
Me
graduated.
too.
I graduated 2012.
I was 2015. Okay, so you graduated the same year as my little sister, so he's Michaela's age.
Oh wow,
Mhm,
that's
okay.
interesting. So what did
Okay.
you do? What was your plan after high school? Would you still have the baseball dreams at this point?
So nah, bro. Junior year, I realized this is not gonna happen anymore.
I see.
I was honestly just fucking around in the dugout, like, bro. Like for real, I would not care as much. And then after high school, well, junior year was where you try to figure out what you're doing after high school, what you're doing with your life. And yeah, just the SATs, the ACT, whatever the fuck it is, bro. Like I just didn't do well at all, bro.
Same.
Like it was really, really difficult getting timed on a 200 fucking question test.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically that dictates what you're going to do like after school, bro. Your
Yeah,
college.
exactly.
And I knew I wasn't gonna do good, bro, and I didn't. And I told my mom and dad, look, I don't want to do college, and they were bummed, bro, because they want their kid to get an education.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
Bro, like I'm telling you, this shit's not gonna be normalized anymore going to college.
No,
Like,
it's not.
It's obviously moving towards the way of like entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And it's amazing to see. But yeah, bro, like I knew after high school I don't want to do this fucking college shit, and I asked my mom and dad, could you let me move to New York City to pursue film and TV? I've always had a passion for creating and just being on camera, bro. And I moved out there right after high school. I think it was like 2019, the end of 2019, the beginning of 2020.
To New York, wow.
Yeah, I was living in Brooklyn. And bro, like that's when fucking COVID hit. So I was there for
Oh,
about,
my God.
probably a solid year. And it was cool. I did a lot of like short films. I worked at NYU Tisch a lot. Great fucking
Cool.
area. New York University. It's a great fucking vibe.
Fuck yeah.
But
That was my dream.
yeah, it was cool, but it didn't obviously pan out how I wanted to. I didn't get any big gigs. Did a lot of like background work for like big shit.
Still cool though.
Yeah.
You still get good money, honestly, off
Yeah.
that shit too.
It was a great experience, but
Right.
yeah.
Were you like
It's hard. It's really hard to book a fucking job.
Yeah,
Dude.
acting is fucking difficult. Everyone's doing it.
I lived in San Francisco for like 2 years, and I had an agent out there for a little bit too, and like you don't get anything like 99% of the auditions you do, like,
Yeah.
and then they'll hit you up for like a random like, we got this little background gig if you want it,
Right.
kind of
It's
thing.
just-
It just
yeah.
sucks. I mean,
Dude, I forgot,
it is what it is.
I forgot where I heard this, but I heard somewhere that like if you sign up for one of those like swimsuit model commercials or whatever, they literally have like a line of like girls or men, and they'll come up to you with a marker and
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, be like too fat.
I'm
too this,
sure.
too that, and they'll just
Jesus
circle
Christ.
imperfections around your body, and then like
Thank
you just,
God I never had
you just
anything
go
like
home
that.
with these markers around your stomach saying like, hey, you're too weird right there, so that's why you didn't get the
Insane.
job. And like it's so crazy, like you gotta have to have a big
Thick skin.
Yeah, thick skin, and like
To
really,
not care.
It can lower
Yeah,
your
bro.
self-esteem probably trying to do that shit.
It's,
You-
bro, the acting industry is very dark. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, it's the way you look. Like, are you good looking? Are
Mhm.
you sad? Are you ugly? Like, they'll take that shit real personal, bro. Like, and they don't care. Like, they don't really
No, they
fucking
don't.
care, like, what they say about you, because that's the job and that's the industry you're in, man. It's how you look because
Yeah,
you're on
yeah.
camera. It's like, what's crazy, bro? Somebody said this to me, and it really blew my mind. Acting, a photo is just like a little photo, right? But acting is like 1,000 photos every second.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
it's crazy to think about, like, bro, it's every fucking angle of your shot.
Exactly.
That's true.
Serious, bro.
That's
How
true.
do you look? That's what they care about.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking true.
Yeah.
While you were doing all this in New York, did you have any like were you working on a YouTube channel or posting vines or Instagram videos, or like were you doing anything like for yourself at that point?
Yeah, so it's very interesting, bro. I actually was on YouTube in New York City. I was just in my little fucking one bedroom, chilling, bro, making videos. What I would do is I would react to like YouTube, like music videos. For example, if Drake dropped a music video tomorrow, I would go on there and react to it.
Your reaction channel.
Yeah, I'm Dante on YouTube.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Just like him. Like, I would
Love
straight up
him.
watch that motherfucker and be inspired by him. And, like, that's what I did for probably like a year and a half. And I would, bro, this was like during high school too. In the beginning of high school, I would actually like, or the end of high school, probably junior, senior year, I would do YouTube videos. I would
Wow.
react to like music videos, and it wouldn't really get any traction. A
Mhm.
couple hundred views. Obviously, you're just starting. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna keep going though, because everyone starts somewhere. So I'm in
Exactly.
New York still doing it. And it just didn't really pop off at all. And I would get a lot of like copyright bullshit because you're watching a fucking music video on YouTube.
Yeah, you're not monetizing anything.
It was tough. No monetization. So yeah, I was on YouTube doing reaction, but nah, I didn't really pop off at all.
How long were you working on that? Like how until you decided like to fade away
probably
from it?
like 2 years.
2 years. Damn, that's a long
It was
time.
long, bro. I was doing that shit like solid. And I was that kid.
Shit, sorry.
No worries, bro. I was that kid, like, getting made fun of in high school. Like, you make those fucking YouTube videos, you're a loser, you're not going to make it. And
Wow.
it's amazing, bro, looking down at these motherfuckers.
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Like,
I was dealing with the same
Great.
shit too. It's like when I first started vlogging, like on my channel 6 years ago, it was like my homies would clown on me. They still clown on me. They still like are like, oh, you're a YouTuber, blah blah, this all this shit. And it's like it's like some people just will not understand what you're trying to do, and it's like
They don't see the vision.
And you gotta like kind of at some point just realize like I'm not gonna waste my time trying to explain my vision. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna do it, and you can watch it or join along.
And
if
it's like,
want.
you don't believe in me? Fuck you.
Yeah, that
like
as
you're
well.
just a hater.
Yeah,
What the hell?
exactly. So did you move back to South Carolina after New York? What'd you do after that?
Yes, COVID hit, and believe it or not, the
Moved back home.
epicenter of fucking COVID was in Queens, bro. That, like, I'm literally right when it
yes.
popped off, Queens was like
New York was crazy.
the epicenter of COVID, where the shit was fucked.
Mhm.
Everyone was
Damn.
fucked in Queens, right? Brooklyn's right under there. So my mom was like, hell no, I'm coming to pick you up. All the flights were canceled, obviously, you can't fly.
Wow.
So my mom drove from South Carolina to fucking New York City, 12 hours to pick my ass up. And
that's
dude,
a real mom
I was
right there.
yeah,
For
bro.
real,
She
that's
just didn't want
mama.
me to get sick. And I mean, bro,
Dude.
everyone was scared for their lives. Like, this is gonna kill you. Like, everyone's getting infected. Like,
Yeah, we
you
didn't know at the time. Like,
Yeah.
And this is when we first got together, and we would just be watching videos about New York City, and like it looked so dark and depressing,
Right.
and like it just looked
All the
so
stores were closed.
crazy.
Yeah.
Everything, dude. The governor was just like kept
Yeah.
talking about how
bad.
crazy it was, so I can only imagine.
God damn.
So you ended up moving out of there.
Yes, I moved out of New York City. I'm back in South Carolina now, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know, what am I doing in my life? So, honestly, like, I was just kind of confused, and then somebody just fucking brought up TikTok, bro, and like, I honestly never took that fucking app serious because first and foremost, it was Musically. Whoever cared
Yes.
about Musically? Nobody.
It was like
Little
literally
kids,
everybody was
10
making
years
fun
old.
of it.
Little ass fucking children dancing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on that app.
Yeah, I
bro.
know what you mean.
So then TikTok, I think, bought it out or something, and then, bro, like, everybody fucking
Is this split, by the way, just to warn you ahead of time?
it's got a little tobacco.
Yeah, a
in
little
it.
bit
Yeah.
of tobacco in there.
No worries, no worries.
Okay.
Actually, could I roll myself just? a
Yeah,
joint?
Go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
Here, we got
Yeah.
some weed for you and shit.
That'll work, dude. So yeah, I'm back in South Carolina. I appreciate that, by the way.
Oh,
man.
no problem,
Thank
dude.
you.
Dude, this is honestly good because this is the first time we're having a guest roll on the thing, and I feel like rolling is such a comforting,
Yeah,
relaxing thing
it's
to do
cool.
while you're on a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of distracts you.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of distracts you, gives you like something to fidget with your fingers or whatever.
Absolutely.
Wait, hold on. I'm kind of shocked right now because when I first discovered your content, okay, so to be honest, I've never was like a huge TikTok user. I would be
No.
watching Instagram discovery page, right? And,
Reels.
And your stuff was being stolen all the time by random Instagrammers and reposted on their Instagram of your viral TikToks, right? And
Can I get a paper?
oh yeah, sorry. And
Yeah, thank you.
and I remember watching your shit, and I think some of your first videos that I started like really getting into was the Y&J videos, where you're like, I could take you there.
Absolutely.
And I was like, bro, the one where you were like a college student, and you're like holding the joint papers, and you were like, I could take you there. I remember looking at it, I was like, bro, you look like the epitome of the college stoner. And now I'm realizing you didn't even go to college.
No, bro.
Wow.
You're not even a frat boy.
I felt like you had the. I felt like you
I
had the
would've been.
college
I would've been.
experience.
For sure.
Bro, not gonna lie, man. I wanted to do the whole frat shit. It looked really fun, you know, house
You
with
have
all your
to.
fucking boys, and you know, you get a lot of girls if you're in a frat. So yeah, that was my fucking shit, dude. I was gonna do it for sure, but you know what I knew? My life would have went downhill, bro. I would have chased ass, drank beer all day long, bro.
Yeah.
My shit would have went.
I literally
and-
went for 2 years, and then I dropped out, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is just not for me. Because I went for drama, like I was doing theater
Oh,
arts and
Yeah,
shit.
but that shit's cool.
It is cool, and I was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? I cannot sing. I cannot meet up with like any of these performers here. Like,
Yeah.
I need to just kind of do my own thing. And like, I just went to beauty school instead. But you understand. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not for everybody, especially if you want to just be a creative person. You don't need to like put in 4 years of your time when you could be snagging roles at a young age and like doing shit at a young age.
No, that's smart what you're saying, dude, because like I know a lot of people when I was getting to that age where all my friends are going to college, it's like I had friends who I knew for a fact they didn't really have any goals in college. They just wanted to go there to party. And I was like, okay, that seems fun, but what happens like 4 years later when all your other friends are completed their goals of whatever they wanted to accomplish, and like your years of partying are done? It's like you just partied for 4 years for nothing. So it's like, it's cool that you saw that and you were like, yeah, it seems fun, but I want to focus on something more, with longevity in it.
You said it right on the dot, bro. Like, being young, like if you really want to like have a fucking cool little, relaxing life, kill it while you're young, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can party and fucking do this shit, but why the hell wait? You know what I mean? Like, college was guarantee you wasted 4 years of your life. I'm telling you, bro, unless you're a lawyer, a doctor, or something like that. Bro, you could just like me, bro. I think I would be a junior or a senior right now in college. The shit that I've done in the past 3-4 years of my life, I'm thinking like I probably for sure wouldn't have been here if it wasn't if I skipped college.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I would still be in the same fucking routine, just at an older age as I was doing in high school.
Exactly.
The bullshit, bro. It's like you get your work done early while you're young, dude. Invest. Exactly. Bro, like, I want to talk about crypto a little bit if I can.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, of course.
Invest in your fucking self early, in your early 20s. Don't wait, bro.
100%.
You don't want to fucking work when you're older.
Exactly. I was having this whole thing with my dad a long time ago where my dad's goal for me was to become a full-time appliance installer, like installing refrigerators and like ovens and shit. And I was doing that for like a year or two, and my dad was trying to like push me to become a full-time person who does this. And I was telling him, like, dude, like, this ain't my life goal. This ain't what I want to do. You know what I mean? And also it's just like, what do I do when I'm fucking 70 years old and I'm lifting a 300-pound refrigerator? It's like, bro, no. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to it's you have to think about like the longevity of exactly what you want to do. And sometimes it's hard because with like your parents and like what your family might want to do for you, it's like, they might have already a path chosen for you in their head.
Yeah, and what they believed in growing up, what makes you a successful person.
Right.
It all comes into effect.
Dude, what's crazy? I recently came across a couple of YouTube videos of these like these Japanese dudes who are like, they make these I forgot what they're making. They're making these like specific little products, right? That they've been making, their family has been making for hundreds of years. Right. And now one of the dudes the video I was watching about was like about one of the dudes who's already like 60, 70 years old, and he has a son who's like our age. He's like in his mid-20s, and his son wants to do the normal thing that every normal 20-year-old kid does. You know what I mean? Like, learn about life, use Instagram, fucking hang out with girls. Right. And his dad is like, no. He's like, you understand that my grandpa, my other grandpa, your great grandpa, we've all been doing the same job. If you don't do the same job as us, we're losing hundreds of years of experience because of you. And like, it falls on some people where you're like, you got to make this decision of like, I'm gonna be a little bit selfish here and think about what I actually want to do. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you got to make that decision sometimes.
Nah, bro. Honestly, like, I feel like I have been selfish for sure, because I left my family. I left all my friends in South Carolina, bro, like, and came here to LA. But it was for me, bro, and like I don't really see my family at all. I never see my like friends anymore, and it sucks, dude.
I feel that.
But dude, I'm just trying to get my shit done. While I can, bro.
No, I know what you mean, dude. I deal with that same shit too, like with our YouTube channel and our work or whatever. It's like I constantly have this balancing issue of like, dude, I've been promising my homie I'm gonna hang out with him for months, and I still every weekend I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, and I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, man, I want to hang out with you, but I can't let these opportunities pass, and I can't be inconsistent with our podcast. I can't be like, it's like there's all these things you want to worry about, and it's like,
it's like work 7 days a week for real.
Exactly.
Like, you have to do something every
especially
single
as a
day.
content creator for like someone like you.
Are you guys on TikTok?
No, we want to.
Damn.
I know.
I posted a couple TikToks here and there, and they did like fucking all right.
I need
maybe
to get my
1,000 views
TikTok
or something.
right.
Yeah.
But I want to actually hold on. I want to ask you some more questions about TikTok, but I don't want to skip around the story.
Oh yeah,
too much.
so you moved back home.
Yes, you moved back home
after COVID hits.
And how long did you stay there?
Dude, I was there for before I get like how long was I there? So I got there in South Carolina, right? Back to where I was at in my story, dude. Everyone was like, "Yo, have you get on TikTok? Get on TikTok." I'm like, "Fuck that! It's a little kid dancing app." And then, dude, like straight up, I'm in Colombia. This is the craziest story. I've never shared this story in my life, actually.
You went back to Colombia.
So I'm just like there for Christmas. Me and my mom and my brother go there to see the family for Christmas, right? This was 2 Christmases ago, bro. And my fucking brother and I are just like, we're sharing the same room. We're just chilling, we're hanging out, right? And we're fucking just sitting there. He's on this TikTok shit, right? And I'm like, bro, like, get off that shit. Like, let's go like, hang out. Let's go do something. And bro, like, he's like, Kane, trust me, bro. You got to get on this shit. And I'm like, fuck that, fuck that. So we're just talking for like 10 minutes about TikTok, bro. It's weird. And then he's like, he's literally like showing me shit. And I'm like, wait, this app is actually funny as fuck. Very relatable, you know? And I was like, all right, what the fuck? I get on it, download it and shit. We're back in South Carolina from Colombia. A couple weeks go by, and dude, I'm just like still on that shit every day, bro. And I realize, okay, this shit's mad addicting. Everyone's on this shit now. I realize everybody's on this shit, sharing TikToks. So I'm like, fuck it, dude. Let's start posting. And yeah, dude, long story short, every single day for fucking like couple months, I would post 3 times a day. Like, I'm telling you, I was on the fucking biggest grind I've ever been on my life on this social media journey. Every day, bro. 3 videos, 2 to 3 videos a day, bro. And that's no bullshit. That's the only way.
At specific times of the day you would be posting?
Not really. In the morning, I would just, wherever I'm feeling good, you know, I would just post. But, dude, 2 to 3 videos every day, I swear to God. And that's the reason why I'm here today, bro. Because I fucking, like, bro, it does not come easy. You can go viral. Your video can go 20 million views. But, dude, what are you going to do after that? You got to keep that shit going, stay relevant in the, you know, world of social media, bro. And that's what I try to do. And once that fucking I Can Take You There shit took off, that was basically my way in the door, bro.
That was the thing?
That was the way in the door. That really kind of lifted off my shit. I had a couple 100,000 before that, but that really took it off to, like, other limits, bro. And, yeah, I fucked that joint up bad. I rolled it, and then it had a little hole, so I split it.
Okay.
So, yeah, bro, like, that I Can Take You There shit, that was my, you know, way in. And after that, I did just a lot of other shit. Boxed, the Reality House. And we're just getting started, bro. Like, I want to do a lot more shit.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
How long do you think it took from starting your TikTok to, like, a point that you got to the or where you're like, oh, I'm getting tens of thousands or if not hundreds of thousands of views on this? Like, I'm sure that you were posting for a while where it was getting maybe 100, couple hundred, maybe less, or even 1,000. Like, how long were you grinding for it until you saw like some
virality?
Exactly.
Yeah,
virality.
dude, honestly, like, I would get like a couple 100,000 views
really?
in the beginning. Yeah, like 1 or 2, 3 videos, you know.
And it was like probably hell exciting for you.
Yeah, it wasn't consistent. Like, a lot of videos were popping. I get like my average probably like 30, 40 views to 40,000 views in the beginning. You know, when I had a couple 100,000 followers, like 30, 40 views.
That's a lot already, dude.
And then yeah, but it's not crazy numbers on TikTok, bro. Like, honestly, like, I genuinely think if you don't have this, I'm gonna basically reset this. If you have like 1 million followers on TikTok, for some reason, it's not really like a big thing, because it's like
that's what we've been noticing.
It's kind of easier to get, like, you know, a lot of followers on TikTok than it is Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
I agree.
So, like, your views, like, honestly, like 30,000, 40,000 views, to me, that is shit on a video on TikTok, bro.
Wow.
But that's just my perspective, and a lot of people have different perspectives, how many, like, followers they have and shit, how many views they're getting. But yeah, I would be disappointed. To this day, I get disappointed if my shit doesn't have 1 million views on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like, sometimes we taking that shit down, bro. It bothers my, like, fucking mental state so much.
Wow, that's interesting. Because I've heard I've heard that before. Well, actually, we've seen it before too, where it's like sometimes I'll see a TikToker who has, sometimes, bro, even like 10 million followers on TikTok, and then I click on their Instagram link and it says less than 10,000 followers, and I'll click on the YouTube and it'll be like, you know, maybe 12 or 13,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I started realizing that, like, the people will fuck with you on TikTok, but the likelihood of them taking the time to look into your other accounts and, you know, actually following up is like very slim to none. I think it's because it's so you're consuming so much content on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, you're watching so many different things all the time. Yeah. You can't really care 100% about everything you see. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Damn, that's interesting. You know, it was a interesting question that I was thinking about is, how did you find out about that Y&J song? Like, are you a big hip hop fan?
Dude, I've always been into, like, you know, rap and just mainstream guys, to be honest, like, in the parties and shit. That's the music that'd be playing. So I just obviously started listening to it. And then Yeah, this fucking TikTok thing. I was on TikTok and then I heard this Y&J song. That whole like, yeah, there's a whole story to it, dude. There is a whole story to that thing, bro. Like, it's amazing. Like that is literally like, that shit will always be with me, bro. How it all happened and shit. But yeah, that song, bro, I heard and then I saw a little video to it and. I mean, we don't want to have to get into it because it's so fucking long, and I try to keep that shit personal because people try to mix it up. Again, I get a lot of shit on TikTok, bro. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, bro. A lot of controversy on me, copying videos, this and that.
But
and
I honestly, I hear that about like every TikTok. I feel like
every TikTok is like that though.
Dude,
no, but I've heard that same argument about a lot of other TikTokers where like I'll see a big TikToker, I'll look a little bit deeper into them, and then I see these accusations of copy TikToks or whatever, right? And then sometimes I will actually take the time to like look through some TikTok videos to see what's going on right now, what's popping right now, and it's impossible for me as a viewer to understand who's the original creator of anything.
Dude, I'm telling you, man,
you know?
Nothing is original nowadays on the fucking internet. And the reason I got hate for it, I couldn't tell you, honestly. I don't know why, specifically me, got so much hate for the fucking thing when everyone's doing it on the app. I don't know what to tell you, bro, but I honestly just kept doing my shit. And to this day, I still do. I copy videos on TikTok. Everyone remakes videos. You see all these dances. Charli D'Amelio did not make all those dances, guys.
Exactly.
Wake up.
Exactly.
All right? She got fucking hella famous off remaking videos, bro. And didn't really credit in the beginning. And then she got some heat for, like, literally taking a whole dance from a girl.
I
and called that. Bro, it's crazy. Like,
the young girl.
This shit happens to everybody on TikTok. Everyone like gets called out for their like copying. Guys, it's a copying app. Get off everyone's dick.
Everyone's like inspired by everyone. And then also,
bro.
You know what's crazy about TikTok too is like, dude, a lot of the shit is like super fucking funny. You know what I mean? Like, and then if you look at some stand-up comedians, they're not posting incredibly funny shit every day. It's kind of hard to be like that fucking
quick-witted,
clever.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's difficult.
Well,
dude.
no, like if I go on TikTok, I'll see the same little voice kind of thing, like a Kardashian's little voice segment. Like
everyone's reusing.
They're just reusing it, saying the same thing, but like in a different situation. And it's like that's what you're doing too, right? Like you're using the same little voice thing and you're making it your own, like the Spirit Airlines thing. Like that's your own little twist on that fucking shit.
That was the one. The Spirit Airlines was the
That's
one.
what he sent me the first time. I was like, what?
No, yo, that was the one that like really
It was
took
too
off
much.
Dude,
It was too relatable.
Everyone loved that shit, honestly, like
because it's relatable.
Yeah.
Bro,
and it's like if you make your own little twist on the pop-in things that are trending, you're gonna get attention for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
And you know what's funny is like I can't put my finger on it, like what it is about the TikToks you create, but there's something about like the way your hair is, the way your facial expressions are, it hits the nail on the head of like what you're trying to express, and it's so funny every time, bro. Like I rewatched like before we did the podcast, I was rewatching some of the old TikToks that I was into at first, and it was like the Y&J ones, and I'm like, bro, like
so
these are
funny.
just so perfect. It's just so fucking funny. You know what I mean? Like, do you take like hella takes on some of the clips you do and be like, no, I could do it better, or like is it first try, or like how
Bro, this shit does not, it's not easy, bro. I retake that shit so many times.
Okay, good to
like,
know.
Bro, you don't even want to know, dog.
I don't feel that's horrible.
I'm an
no.
OCD perfectionist motherfucker. Like
I could see
if my hair's the wrong way, dude, like you were just saying,
Same.
I'm specific. If the way I smile, the way I move my eyebrows, bro, I want that shit to be perfect as fuck every time. And honestly, I don't care. It sometimes is stressful as fuck when you're like on a fucking clip for like 30-40 minutes, bro. And dude, but like, bro, it's worth it when the shit gets 10 million views. You're like, I'm glad I like spent my fucking ass waiting for that right clip, waiting for that expression to hit. Bro, like I watch my videos and I'm like, that shit sucked. And bro, like I redo it and then I watch it again and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. Bro, that's how I like know, because my sense of humor, I think people can relate to like a lot. So,
I agree.
You know, I try to hit that shit on the fucking nose so you guys can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like watching your TikToks, like I get this vibe that I'm just like in this smoke session with my homies, and we're just kicking around funny ideas, like, yo, be funny if like imagine this happened, like, and that's what the vibe I get when I watch your shit.
Bro.
It's just like this like stoner, you know what I mean, like chill, funny shit. You know,
definitely a chill guy, bro.
Yeah.
I love good vibes, you know, and I'm glad to have you guys or be on you guys' podcast.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all are cool, man. You guys are cool.
Thanks.
I don't do it a lot because it's
We
just
see.
you know, people don't really, you know, it's just energy, bro. Like, you guys had a good energy. I watched y'all shit a little bit. You guys smoking fucking weed. It's amazing,
We're taking
dude.
shots. Should we take another one?
I'm
down.
I'm honestly down too. You know what? That's an interesting that you bring point that you bring that up or whatever, because like we were doing like, you know, some research, like watching content like that's released about you, or you know, that you've been a part of or whatever, and like sometimes I will get this vibe, especially from the reality show. There's like certain people that I notice they like to like push your buttons for some reason to get a reaction out of you, right? And I'm starting to think like, why is it like, and also in the reality show, Riley brought up this question, which is a good thing, where she watches The Bachelor and The Bachelorette a lot, and sometimes like people will leave The Bachelor and Bachelorette and be like, dude, like I wasn't like that at all. They're using these out of context clips to make me seem crazy. And I was gonna ask you, like, on the reality show, do you think they
perceived you in a...
They purposely were making you seem like, oh, this arrogant, like, asshole dude or something like that?
100%. They literally gave you a document form, an agreement form, right before you sign on to the show. Everybody got the shit. It tells you, basically on one of the fucking sentences or paragraphs, it's like, we can portray you however we want you to. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because, bro, like, it's reality TV. They can cut that shit. Craziest part about this, bro, listen to this shit. If you guys are watching Deadass, it's
so
scary
excited.
shit, bro. Like, people basically on a reality show, say you move your mouth and you say, hey, man, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
They can basically cut
W.
out, hey, man, nice to meet you, and put in,
Fuck
are a
you,
piece of
asshole.
shit, fucking nerd.
Wow.
Bro, so, like, I watched that shit a couple times, and I'm like, oh, my God, bro. They can make your ass literally look like the biggest piece of shit. But, you know, I honestly will say, on the Kane J thing, I did want to, like, come out as that like, dude, like, confident fucking guy. I want to win this shit, bro.
Exactly.
You were down to stir the pot.
Yeah,
you were down because
exactly
it's a reality show. Somebody has to be the fucking villain.
That's what she was saying.
The villain is exactly what I was.
Yeah.
And honestly, look,
They
guys,
did portray you as that.
I'm a chill dude, bro, in real life, I promise. But on the reality show, I did want to, like, be that dude that, like, kind of stood out, because reality TV, that's what they want. They want ratings. They want people talking shit about you. They don't care. It's ratings.
That's true.
So, bro,
that's
come
true.
at me. I don't give a fuck. I just want to, you know, have a good time on fucking reality TV.
Okay, I want to ask you, did it really, truly piss you off when that girl was calling you Can?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, just call me Kane. What the fuck? Just take one syllable.
Exactly.
Wait, you know what else about it?
She was just doing that on purpose, for sure.
I was watching it. We were watching. You know, Riley was showing it to me yesterday, and I was watching it, and like, first 2-3 times,
It was good TV.
funny. You know what I mean? Like, and then she does it one more time. You're like, oh, okay,
Okay.
funny. And then she does it again, and you're like,
Bruh.
all right, come on. You know what I mean? Like, use a different joke.
You already said your
Yeah.
name was Kane like twice.
Yeah,
like after that
exactly.
time, it's kind of
She was
you're
being silly.
disrespecting.
She was
Yeah.
being kind of silly.
And
But
at
it was
that point-
hilarious.
At that point, it's like, what do you want me to do? Ignore you? It's
Yeah.
like, you
And
know?
then they would, like, focus in my face, and I'm just, like, not trying to respond. It's like, oh, now I look like a piece of shit. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Yeah,
reality
exactly.
TV, it's definitely an interesting, like, thing.
It's crazy.
Like,
Well, I watched The Bachelor too. So like
Exactly.
Yuri was saying, and it's like afterwards when you can actually see these people talking on podcasts as themselves, it's like they were not anything they were edited out to be. Like they were edited out to be like these people who are trying to like literally kill each other. And it's like,
Exactly.
no, they're actually like a sweet person that
Yes.
were just like getting fucked with the whole time by the producers.
Exactly.
So
Bro,
it's like, if I was getting ticked off by the producers, I'd be acting a fool too.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
How long did you did you have to film for the reality show? Like, how long were you there?
I think it was like 4 to 5 days.
4 to 5 days, and
Yeah.
you
Okay, not
couldn't-
too bad.
Couldn't leave at all.
Nah, you could only have your phone. You could have your phones, which is cool, but yeah, you can't leave the premises.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did they allow smoking and drinking?
Yeah, honestly,
That's
not
nice.
not really on camera, which is interesting. I don't think they showed that much after I think about it, but no, like after we could smoke weed and shit.
Oh,
for sure.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's cool.
Okay, and then also another question I want to ask you. In the beginning, the first episode of The Reality House, you didn't know who Kian and JC were.
No.
Is that true? Did you really not know?
I swear to God.
How did you get hit up for this whole thing?
I think Kian hit me up, or JC hit me up on Instagram, and I was just like, yeah. I mean, I look into it. I looked at their YouTube shit.
You're like,
I was
fuck it.
Nah, they got some good views going, just like you guys, man.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
why I like to, you know, basically be a part of be a part of people's shit that like are winning, bro. Like just actually working
Thank you,
towards
bro.
a fucking like goal, and
I
that's what I
appreciate
love to
that, man.
see, bro. And I want to help that shit. I want to be a part of it as much as, you know, you guys want me to be a part of it, dude. And it's a great when you actually like do find something that you like, and that shit really interested me. Like that show, I saw that they were doing a bunch of just like cool shit, like
Crazy
Fear
shit.
Factor.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, absolutely, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But no, I had no idea, and I do feel
That's so
bad because
funny.
I saw how long they've been killing.
I
it.
honestly, I wouldn't, because I remember Adam interviewed Kane and JC a long time ago, and then when he interviewed them, I was like,
It was after Lena won.
I was like, I don't know who these people are, and I took the time to look into it, and I was like, I got this feeling, I was like, I feel old, bro. I was like, these guys were posting content before I was even into YouTube.
They were like
had a band, and I was like, bro,
No.
like, I don't even know like what the fuck is going on.
They didn't even have a
Yeah.
band. They were just like a teeny bopper channel where like a bunch of girls like to watch them, because it was like it was like a big ass group of guys, like boys, and like they had a big combined channel, and every day one of the guys would upload, and they would have a theme for the week, and
So-
everybody would upload every day.
So like, it was a girl thing. Like
it was a girl thing,
that's
like
what I'm saying.
like it was like Justin Bieber, One Direction.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like I had no clue who these
Nobody
people were.
would.
So I feel like
Right.
you can't expect a
No.
dude to know
Yeah.
Kane
And that's
JC.
how they started your
Yeah.
little villain edit.
Yeah,
Is
it's 'cause I
that
don't know
who
someone,
is
like,
this people?
my
Who are
bad,
these
like,
people?
what the fuck?
For real. It's
Nah,
like-
they're great people though, man. And again, dude,
You-
those motherfuckers like are killing it, bro.
Dude.
Like
For
Kane
sure.
and JC have this whole fucking clothing line thing too, and I know they're making bread, bro. Like because those girls love their vids. you know?
Exactly.
Exactly. And they have a killer fan base.
They've been
W,
on
that's
YouTube
exactly What
forever.
it is, the fan base, bro. They're loyal. as
Cheers.
fuck.
Cheers, y'all.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
So, okay. Who was your best friend in the house throughout your whole time there? You
Oh.
would say
That's a good question.
Probably Peter for sure.
Peter.
Peter's a
Okay.
great guy. Great
And
guy.
then was your biggest enemy truly Christian?
in the show, yeah.
Yeah?
But when the cameras cut off, no.
You
he's
guys
a
were
normal
chill?
guy. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
Okay, so it was just the beef was literally just for
All-
the cameras.
Everything's bullshit, man. Like,
And you were
know,
chill after you got like eliminated and stuff too, like.
It did hurt a little bit. I'm a very competitive guy. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, I wanted to win. Everyone wants to.
Yeah,
win.
you get money. Hell
I was
yeah.
gonna say 50 racks. Like that's. I was disappointed, but at the end of the day, man, just a great experience. Like, it was so fucking cool for real.
And then you get more eyes on you as well
Absolutely.
too.
That's all it is about. That's all it's about on social media.
So then after, did you feel like an effect towards your following too after you were on the show?
To be honest, no. I got a lot of hate
Hate?
comments, yeah, for sure, but nothing crazy. Just a lot of
Okay.
people talking shit like, "Oh, you're a terrible person, a Christian.
Damn.
Fuck you." It's like, okay, cool.
That's
Thanks for
the thing about
comment. The algorithm's gonna like that.
That's the thing about the reality shows, dude. It's
true.
like,
They don't read the comments.
and they think they know everything about you just off those edits,
yeah.
dude.
It's funny because like you're dealing with another level of it where you have to deal with the reality show editing, but even with Riley and I, we do live streams mainly for this channel, right?
Yeah.
Where you guys get to see raw everything, and then we constantly get fucking conspiracy theories of like our relationship and our how we treat one. It's just crazy, bro. Sometimes we'll read the comments and like there's people in the comments defending us, you know what I mean, going like, you don't know their relationship, and like it's crazy, bro. So this is just the internet thing where people just like to assume and they like to think they know what the fuck is going on sometimes, you know.
Bro, it's crazy.
When it's just like, bro, you need to
I
chill.
just looked at y'all's
Our green
camera.
screen?
I was looking, yeah, literally in like the fucking woods.
We're in the
chilling.
meadows.
I love it, bro.
To give you like a little bit of a backstory, so we started this podcast at our old apartment where we had like a little back patio area, right? And we had this tent over it, and we started the podcast in this tent, and that's why we called it Tent Talks. And then while we were filming at that old apartment, a couple episodes we would do live, there would be like rats running across the trees and like in the border or the fence behind us, and people would be calling us saying like, "Yo, there's rats behind you." blah, blah, blah.
Literally. And that's my biggest fear,
Yeah,
dude.
she fucking hates rats. So we had to start filming inside the house. Then we moved apartments, and we still have the name Tent Talk. So that's why we have the grassy background, just to give some sort of
I like
nature
it.
vibe.
Some
to
vibe.
Uh,
Or else it's kind of random.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways.
I want to ask you this: what's your like goal for your? Because honestly, the way you're explaining how detailed you are with the TikToks, how many times you film them, how like detail oriented you are and everything, like I get this feeling that you could be a good actor, bro. Like with the facial expressions, with the self-awareness of like how your body looks, how your hair looks, all this stuff. It's like it all portrays certain feelings, and I feel like what are your goals for the future? Like I feel like acting could definitely be something that I could see you being into.
Dude, that's exactly. You're spot on, my guy. Like
Really?
That's literally what I want to do. I told you I was. After high school, I moved out to New York to pursue film TV, man. I always had this passion. And movies for sure. Watching movies, I'm like, bro, if he can do that shit, come on. Like, I can't. You know what I mean, bro? Everyone is inspired by something, and that is what got me, bro. It's like these actors making bands on this fucking, having fun as fuck, bro,
Exactly.
on a TV set. Recreating this fucking movie. It's amazing, bro. Portraying a cool character, especially that you're, like, interested in. Imagine, like, diving into that shit. It's crazy. So, yes, 100%. I get that a lot, actually, bro. They're like, yo, bro, have you ever tried acting? I'm like, I did, but now I'm a TikToker, a social media creator, you know, like, but that is 100% I think what I want to dive into ASAP, because I live in Los Angeles, and my girl is actually helping me out. She has an agent, commercial agent.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah, bro. And we're gonna definitely have a meeting pretty soon. But
Oh, nice.
dude, film TV, man, that's 1,000% what I think I'll dive into.
How long have you
100%.
been with your girl, and what's her name?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, fucking, I don't think I've ever shared this. She's on the videos and shit, but
Exclusive.
probably like 9 months.
9 months.
Aw.
Yeah,
Wow.
9 months, bro.
That's so sick.
Did you meet her
Longest.
out here?
Yes, Soho House in West Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And what's her name?
Anna.
Anna.
Aw,
Okay.
shout
Wait,
out
is she
Anna.
Russian?
No.
Oh,
she's
okay,
not
okay,
Russian.
She does kind of look Russian.
She's English. She's from England.
Okay.
Oh, really? Interesting.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Does
Love the accent.
does she
That's
like
fire.
smoke weed and stuff like that too?
She's cool about it, yeah. Let's just say that.
Hey,
She's
shout
cool
out
about
Anna.
it.
That's cool. Were you always like a relationship person, or did you not want to get in a relationship and then just it just seemed like it made sense, like?
So I've had one relationship previous to this one, and it only lasted like 4 months. It was in high school, my junior year.
Not even a
My
real
s-
relationship, really, you know.
Dude, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
in high
Yeah.
school, bro. Like I was a senior, I think she was like a junior, and yeah, like 4 months. It was cool, you know. I kind of liked her, but it was just a fantasy, bro. Like anything in high school, like
Exactly.
honestly,
You're too
I don't
young.
get that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine like dating the same person or marrying
Hell
the
no.
fucking same person you dated in high school.
No.
What is that shit, bro? Like what is that?
You hear it sometimes and it
Fantasy.
sounds so beautiful, but you're like, bro,
You're like,
that's
no.
a crazy
You know how many
Oh.
people live in this fucking world, bro?
bro.
You're
for
just
real.
mushed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I literally know a lot of people from my hometown that have done that, and it's like they're
Yeah.
still married to this girl. It's like, bro, you gotta like see the world. Like that.
Hell yeah.
But nah, bro, I love relationships now, because I mean, especially if you know she's a great person, you guys connect. But like, it's amazing, really sharing like, you know what I mean, life with your best friend, basically.
Exactly.
And
It's a
she's
lot.
Exactly.
English. She's cultured. She's down to
Yes.
travel, probably. I'm
Mhm.
sure. She's from Europe. I feel like a lot of European girls are down to travel like
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah,
and she's a little older, so that's cool too.
she's a vibe.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Are you like do you ever plan on having kids? Is like something you thought of?
Not anytime soon. No,
I feel you
absolutely
there.
not.
Yeah, that's how
Nah,
yours
bro,
is,
like,
too.
I still want to make a lot more money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're not ready yet.
Yeah.
I feel like
Soon.
it's like you think about the future. You know, so it's like that's what I'm getting from you. Is like I feel like I've had friends in high school who just like have kids off emotion, and I'm like, bro, like
Yeah.
you understand that you're 18 years old, or you understand that you're 22, or you understand you're 25 right now. It's like you've only been with this person for a year. It's like you really got to think about these things through all the way.
Build your
And-
life together.
And I know it sounds unrealistic, but I always have this thought in my head that like, I think everyone has this thought in their head that like, I don't want to have kids until I got my shit together. But then I've also talked to people who have kids and they're like, you're never gonna have your shit together. It's like
Wow.
you're always gonna have that feeling of like I could
Yeah.
always do better.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So do you post on YouTube or anything like that?
So I try to do shorts, bro, but nah. Like honestly, I don't really do YouTube seriously at all, and that's some shit that I do need to get, you know, fixed up, because bro, YouTube is king, you know. But
Yeah, I
it's just
agree.
long-term videos, bro. It's like fucking takes forever. You
I
gotta
feel
edit
you.
it. First of all, you gotta make it. You gotta do it all day long if you want like a 10-minute video that actually gets monetized. Apparently,
Mhm.
like bro, like that shit takes a whole day to make a video. I feel like, and with
I
TikTok,
agree.
1 hour pop. You know.
What about streaming? Would you ever get into like streaming on Twitch or YouTube, like gaming or IRL, anything like that?
So I know a lot of Twitch streamers are making hella. I think Aiden Ross, for example, is just absolutely destroying the fucking Twitch game.
Yeah.
And what is he doing? Just sitting there, you know, just talking, watching
Yeah.
videos, reacting.
Yeah, exactly. Just chilling in his room or
And
whatever,
then he gets
basically.
like donations. Subscribers, of course, is what really gets it. Yeah, dude, I think one day I'm gonna fuck around with it, but I just can't sit in a room all day like doing that shit. I get really ADHD, like bro, like I gotta move around, do some shit. Videos, bro, that shit even is sometimes like hard as fuck. You're in the same fucking place for a couple hours making this video, but I need to move around, bro. But Twitch, I need to think about that too, you know.
Let me ask you this: what's your like a day in the life of Kane? Like, what time do you wake up, and what do you normally do nowadays? Now that you live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, dude, it's never the same shit. I wake up. I sleep in almost all the time. What's up, kitty?
Oh,
Hey.
Luffy. What time do you wake up, you think?
Bro, average probably like 11.
Same.
11,
Same for me.
Like 11, 12 sometimes, bro, because like I like to stay up late sometimes and go out and shit.
What time do you go to sleep, usually, average?
Usually, like that one bounces around. Sometimes I go around like 12, 3, 4. Like it's pretty, like, sometimes I like stay out. Like I like to party. LA is a really like great nightlife area, bro. It's amazing out here. So
How long have you been out here?
like probably about a year now, dude. About
Dude,
a solid year.
So
Yeah.
like I moved out here when I was 2 years old. So and like I grew up in West Hollywood. So it's always kind of like been there, and I've always kind of been exposed to it. So I've kind of been like desensitized to like the LA party scene. But for you, a person from South Carolina, it's like it's probably great, and especially with your connections and your clout, it's like you're probably like getting in the best place and seeing it. Like it's probably a whole different experience. You know what I mean? Like is LA kind of like what you thought of it like in the movies and stuff like that?
Dude, honestly, Hollywood Boulevard, it's not at all what I thought in the movies, bro. Like that place is a shit show.
Yes.
It's crazy, bro. Like I wish they would clean that shit up, honestly.
Me too.
Because bro,
Horrible
that in the
stories.
movies, that's where like like the Hollywood sign, Hollywood Boulevard, bro. Like that was the shit that I always thought was cool as fuck. And then you go there and it's like, yeah.
Disgusting.
So
Sad, right?
the nightlife though, bro, like I knew it was, you know, some of the best shit. Apparently the food is the best in the world here. Bro, it's a fact. Like before I moved in here, I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go try it out, see what it's like. I knew looking forward, like before I moved out here, like I knew like the expectations were very high. Like LA is where everyone lives, bro. Everyone in the business. So I was like, all right, I'm about to see some crazy shit. Bro, the first weekend, like I go to Poppy, you know, the nightclub. You guys may or may not know, bro. Travis Scott is performing. I'm here for like fucking 7 days. Lived in LA for 7 days. I walk into this club.
Small club probably too. Not even that. Like
yeah,
it's not like a huge 1,000 people venue. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get in unless you're a girl. You guys can just slide right in. But dude, like Travis Scott is just fucking performing. I'm like, okay.
You hear it's
This
lit.
I
You're like,
literally-
what?
Goosebumps was on.
I
was like,
know.
No way.
There's no fucking way this is happening.
That's
bro.
fire.
And then, bro, 3 or 4 days after, I go to the same club. JB walks in.
Oh my
On
god.
Kid Leroy's birthday, bro, this
No.
guy starts singing his fucking part.
No
bro.
way.
And it's just insane.
That's
Like
crazy.
you feel that energy when you're around those kind of guys, bro. And the first like 2-3 weeks in, I'm like, this is insane. So yeah, that kind of set the tone. What
Yeah.
LA was, bro. Yeah.
Did you ever get this feeling of like, I need to call my homie from my hometown and explain what the fuck just happened, because they're not gonna understand. Like, you ever
Yeah.
get like, do you ever like just call back and like tell your mom or dad like, bro, you don't understand what the fuck just
My
happened
mom
last
and
night?
dad don't really get it, bro. They're like old school.
I
Like,
get you
all
there.
these, you know, rappers and shit, whatever.
I
They
feel
don't
you
know any
there.
of that. But my buddies, yeah, bro. Like I would go back home and visit, and then just try to tell these guys these stories. They'd be like, it's honestly like there's so many like fucking experiences and stories that they won't really believe it. Like Tobey Maguire, I met like a couple fucking weeks ago. This shit's insane, dude. Like it's the Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
you just like run into these guys, you
Dude.
know, at bars and shit.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to one of my friends the other day that like I grew up with. I haven't hung out with him in a minute though, but I was talking to the other day and he's just like, and I could say this publicly because apparently this person owns a weed company, but he was like, hey, I was at a smoke sesh the other day and he's like, Squints was there from the Sandlot.
Wow.
And I was like,
I was like, what?
and I was like,
Yeah.
what? And
You were-
and
you
at
were
first, like,
telling
I'm
me
not a
this
big,
casually.
yeah, I'm not a big Sandlot fan. So it's like, to me, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And then later, I was at dinner with Riley, and I told her, I was like, yeah, I was talking to my homie Tony, and he said he was
No, I said
smoking
we need to watch The Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
I said that.
And then I was like, yo, it's funny you bring that up. I was like, my homie Tony just said he was smoking with Squints, and she's like,
He was smoking with the guy with the bad eye problems, and I was like, Squints, the one with the glasses, Wendy Peppercorn, come on.
But that's what's funny about Hollywood, bro. Is like even I'm a skateboarder, right? And like even being a skateboarder, like I'll go to like whatever spots that are nearby in West Hollywood, like Hollywood High, Gardner Elementary School, whatever it is, and then I'll just see the whole Baker team, the whole girl team, and I'll just see all these like professional skaters. And like to me, like I quickly got kind of a little bit, I guess it's weird to say, but desensitized to seeing like celebrities as a kid, because I'm like, they just hang out. You know what I mean? Like you just happen to run into them. But then to a person who's out of town, they're like, you just saw Andrew Reynolds from Baker. Like they don't understand it at all.
Right.
That's crazy.
I gotta watch some of the skate vids, bro.
Did you ever get into skating?
Bro, I used to do like just drop-ins. You know,
Okay,
I would go to
vert
like
skater.
It
Okay.
was like a skate park called No Name Skate Park in Greenville.
Oh wow.
Right where I was like from. And bro, like it was a great, huge fucking spot. Like bunch of fucking professionals for sure were there. I would just watch them just do these fucking impossibles, 360s, and I'm like, bro, that shit is sick.
Right?
Like for real, dropping into 12-foot fucking ramps. I tried to. Busted my ass, bro.
Oh.
But that's all I would do is just drop in and shit and just vibe, you know? It was cool.
You ever get like any crazy injuries from skateboarding?
Yeah, I would get cut up, fall, dude.
Really?
That shit was fucking cool though, man. Like not gonna lie, like I do want to see like you do tricks and shit, right?
Yeah, Yuri's really
It's
good.
very
Thank you.
entertaining. I think skateboarding is fucking awesome, dude. Like Rob Dudek was one of like the main skateboarders I knew, dude. His show and shit was so amazing, bro.
For
I would
real.
watch him skate in his big factor. That's
Yeah.
so fucking cool, bro.
Dude,
Like,
for real, exactly.
yeah.
But have you ever broken a bone in your life?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I broke my arm twice.
How?
Playing kickball, one of them, and then I think it was like football. I was a big sport guy, bro. And, like,
You seem
and
like
then
a-
for sure, my nose, I broke fucking two times playing baseball. I'm playing
Damn.
third base.
It doesn't seem like you broke your nose once.
Yeah, no, I broke that shit twice, bro.
What?
You play third base, right? That's probably the closest you are to the hitter.
I played third
Bro,
base.
so they
My
sometimes
1 year
like
of softball.
they play up close, right? Because of the bunt. You know, when you have to play for the bunt,
Yeah,
they play
exactly.
really close to the fucking closer to the not closer to the pitcher. The pitcher's probably the closest. But
Just in
third
case
base
with the bunt.
is up there real
Yeah.
close. I was up there probably like fucking 2 times, bro. Broke my fucking shit. I played third base a lot, but the line drive just hit the ground and poof, hit your fucking shit.
Oh my
Twice,
god.
bro. I broke my goddamn nose.
Did you
man.
have to break it to fix it? Because it seems perfectly straight right
I
now.
think I don't think you got to do all that. I went to the doctors and they probably did some shit. I
Oh,
don't
really?
remember, bro. It was a
And
long
they
time.
fixed it?
Yeah, but I was good.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what I'm really curious about is, okay, so when I DM'd you, it completely slipped my mind and I completely forgot. This is not a split, this is just a
Weed.
joint with
Word.
some concentrates that gets mixed in it
Sweet.
from Cavi Cone. Shout out to LA
Absolutely.
Weekly.
LA
Shout
Weekly
out
for
LA
sure.
Shout out to fucking
Weekly.
LA Weekly.
Yeah.
But I completely forgot that you boxed Blueface.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, what?
Honestly, I would be scared because, like, number one, he's known to be a gangster. He's probably been in a couple tussles in his life. Not to say that you haven't been, but like me being from LA, I think about the idea of fighting Blueface, and I'm like, he got, I don't know, like I feel kind of worried or something like that. Like, and I completely forgot about that, and I'm like, dude, how did you feel about that fight? Were you scared or worried or how did you feel about that whole entire fight? And how did it even come to be? Were you surprised that they asked you to fight him?
Dude, it's literally one of the craziest stories to this day in my life. I couldn't tell you, bro. Like, it's such a fucking crazy story how it all happened, how it all took place. Like,
A
dude,
bunch
it
of
was
different things.
being at the right place at the right time. Long story short, literally my guy Stuart, he was the one that plugged it up. This fucking shit is puff.
I know, dude.
Bro.
We got the terpenes in there.
But dude, honestly, like, I'll tell you a little bit about it for sure. I got you because it was. I don't think I've shared it on the podcast, but bro,
Ooh, let's go.
how it all happened. Like, again, my dude Stuart.
Shout out to Stuart, dude.
Stuart, dude,
Shout out
my
to
guy.
Stu.
What a hooker, bro.
This guy, I was literally living in LA. It's crazy. Right when I moved to LA, crazy shit was happening instantly.
Mhm.
So I move out here, right? Probably about a month in, dude. Not even a month. Probably 3 fucking weeks in max, right? I get a call. Well, I knew this guy from TikTok, right? He like basically was trying to box me.
Oh wow, okay.
And so he's connected. I should back up. He's connected to the BKFC, the guys that ran that shit.
Okay.
Bare Knuckles fighting champ, bro. It's literally. Have you heard of this shit, Bare Knuckles?
I have.
Bro, it's the craziest shit you'll ever see. Imagine fucking UFC or imagine boxing because you can't like grapple and shit. Imagine UFC or boxing without fucking gloves.
Bro, you're getting fucked up.
Yeah,
Bare
this is-
Knuckles.
Yeah.
So these are the motherfuckers that were behind the shit. And Stuart was connected to the CEO. And you know how boxing, celebrity boxing's getting big as fuck.
Yeah, huge.
Bro, so he's just like connected to this dude somehow, and he like pitches him this thing. He's like, yo, what if I get a bunch of creators and, celebrities and, box in one of your fucking, cards? And it was Paige Van Zett and Rachel Ostovich. I don't know if you know these two fighters. Bro,
I don't.
these two, so I'm pretty into like the UFC and shit and like the fighting game a little bit because it's very, very entertaining as well. Like, bro, Paige Van Zett and Rachel Ostovich, these two girls are one of the most like beautiful women in the fight game, bro. Like,
But they're
going at it
fighters?
head to head. Yes.
Wow.
They used to be in the UFC, but they got dropped because they were losing. So now they're bare knuckles boxing. Imagine 2 beautiful women. Bro, I'll show you after. These girls
fighting.
going at it. Like,
Jesus.
So we were on their undercard. That was the main event.
Oh, wow.
So
wow.
this was like one of the cool, and they're huge, bro. Like these 2 girls aren't like, they got clout. Let's just say that.
Of
like
course.
they're fucking huge.
They got credentials in the
Yes,
fight game. And
everyone
shit,
knows
too.
about these fuckers,
Exactly.
bro. So like we're on that undercard. So like that shit's already enough pretty insane how like Stewart got his way into this like undercard. And my guy just randomly calls me, bro, and he's like, yo, what do you think about boxing? That's the call you get, bro. It's like when you've never done this shit. What do you think about boxing? Because everyone's doing it now. You're gonna get it. All these creators are gonna get asked to box nowadays, bro. It's gonna be very popular. It's crazy. And bro, like I was just like, maybe what's up? He was like, so I might have an opportunity for you. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I've never had a fight in my life. I've never had a street fight, no school fight, anything in my life. I've
No
never
way.
Bro, I swear to God. And I'm gonna fast forward, but yeah, bro, this guy fucking says, yo, you trying to fight Blueface? And I'm like, dog, like I tell him, like, quit fucking bullshitting. Like I don't believe you.
You're like, Tatiana?
I literally was like, let's move on from this conversation. I literally don't believe you at all. It's like, nah, I'm being fucking serious. So I swear to God, I didn't believe him the whole conversation.
I wouldn't
on the phone
either.
call. I hung up. I basically said, bro, get me connected to David Feldman, the fucking CEO of BKFC, or I don't believe this shit at all. So yeah, a day goes by, and I get the fucking call from David. He's like, "Hey, is this Kane? Like, what's
No
up? Yeah,
way.
this is David Feldman from BKFC. You ready to fight Blueface?" And bro, that my fucking shit was blown. Like, how does this happen? First and foremost.
Were you worried at all?
I mean, bro, I don't even know what was happening at that time. But dude, when you get that call, like,
The opportunity, you don't even see anything else.
You don't even see anything else.
Hell
So
no.
you basically say, absolutely.
Exactly.
I don't care how tall he is, who he is. I do know who, of course I care about who he is, Blueface. Like, you're not just gonna take any fight from anyone. But bro, like, I literally thought Tiana, that was the first thing that came up. Like, bro, he went
Blueface,
mad
baby.
viral, bro.
Yes.
Mad viral. And he's pretty, I mean, he's not popping at all as he was, but like, bro, he's up
He's
there.
on every
It's
club at
Blueface.
the.
Yeah, it's
at the cl-
fucking
or he's-
Blueface.
yeah.
So I said, absolutely,
Blueface.
bro. And dude, like, that shit literally is insane, bro, to this
Wow.
day. Like, the story, I could tell you the whole thing, bro. It's pretty fucking
How many months ahead did they tell you, like, how many months you had to train before when they gave you this phone call?
I only had 1 month to train, brother. Yeah.
After not
my
fighting
God.
anyone ever?
Listen, bro, straight up, dude. Nobody
No.
really knows this because they just
Bro.
want to go at me and see the fight. They don't understand, dude. I've never been in a fight in my goddamn life. I only had 1 month to prepare.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, probably like 30, 40, 35 fucking days max to prepare. Bro, I straight up, like, it's insane, bro, how it went down. But you have to say yes. How do you say no to
I
that
wouldn't say
opportunity?
no. It's like, yeah, if someone called me saying fight Blueface, I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
Bro, it's just like the opportunity's there, and you guys know why. Come on, the bag, the clout, the eyes, like,
Bro,
it's just
yeah.
everything in the fucking
who wouldn't
bundle.
say no to that?
Yeah, the main thing I said is I'm not getting knocked out. That's the number one fucking thing I said to myself. There's no way I'm getting knocked out, and I didn't. All 3 rounds. Yeah, he won, obviously, for sure, but I mean, 6'3", never been in a fight in my life. I'm
He got the
5'10".
reach on you.
He's probably been in a couple fights. He's in a gang. The most famous Crip, I'm fighting. What
The
is
most
going on?
famous crib.
What is happening in life right now, bro?
I did see the press conference where you guys were like talking. I was gonna ask you, was that like real, or it seemed like you guys were like kind of cool with each other?
So at the press conference, it's
Yeah.
real as fuck. Like that shit.
Like it was like
Yeah.
all like fucking with each other when he was
Yeah,
like putting his
yeah.
fist up. He's
Yeah.
hella tall.
Yeah,
Like
he's mad tall.
he's
and-
mad
but
tall.
He screamed in my face. His breath did smell like shit. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. That was not an act. And then
that was not an act.
and then he took my glasses. These aren't the originals. These are actually other ones. But
Okay,
he
that
took
was
my
real.
glasses and fucking tried to walk off. And I was like, damn, I actually like those. Those are on all my I Can Take You There vids. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Those were like some of the go-to glasses, bro. And then now Blueface wears them. I'm gonna keep those hidden. I'm gonna fucking wait a long time and sell them bitches probably.
Dude, that's fucking
Damn.
hilarious.
I was like,
Yeah.
I can't tell if this is like a real like beef or if like they're actually kind of cool with each other and like they're doing this for fun.
So in the press
Damn,
conference leading up to the
okay.
fight, talking shit. That's what it is. You're about to fight each other.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
But after, yeah, we smoked the fucking backwood in LA.
Oh,
like,
good.
A couple weeks after.
No way.
Great dude.
Fire.
We literally watched the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight, the first
Aw.
one, with each other. It was kind of weird because I just boxed this guy like a
Yeah.
month ago. He's a cool dude, man. Nothing but respect for Blueface, dude. Like,
It's
the guy's
all.
cool as fuck.
It was all about the money at the end, you know. The clout,
there's
the
a lot of
money,
stuff
all of
into
that
it,
shit.
For sure.
Bro,
So-
I'm sure you haven't heard of this, but a long time ago, I walk into fucking work, right? And then Adam just like looks at me. He's like, "You want to fight Skinny from the 9?"
What?
And I'm like,
What?
I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, we're setting up a boxing event. He's like, I want you to fight Skinny from the 9. And I had the same thought as you, which is like, I've been in 1 or 2 fights in my life, lost both of them, and I'm like, I've never been a big fighting dude. But as soon as I heard this, I was like, why would I say no?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I immediately just said like, yeah, let's do it. It fizzled out. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing it, but like, it was like one of those things where I was just like, bro, how could I say no to this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm at the time like I was like, bro, it's like, yes, I'm like a little bit got my little thing on YouTube going, but this is an official fucking huge person who has like a whole thing. It's like this collaboration of like this, this working. It's humongous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Do you think that Blueface fight did more for you than the Reality House?
Yeah, 100%.
I would say
nobody really
so,
cares
too.
as much as dude. The Reality House, like again, their fan club or their base, like it's just a bunch of girls, bro. To be honest, and the dudes, like the homies, is what I like. I like a dude walking up to me, yo, Kane, what's good, bro? Like
Yeah,
instead of a girl, like hey, like fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just like I relate more to the dudes and like. Yeah, the Blueface, all the homies know about that shit, bro. The girls don't really know about Blueface, Like,
Exactly,
But
exactly.
yeah, I definitely like prefer, Blueface for sure. Yeah. It was cool, bro. It was a vibe.
I could see that happening because with the Kane and JC thing, I could see that a lot of the viewers of Kane and JC are probably already either fans or viewers of your content, whereas for the Blueface thing, it's like a bunch of hip hop
yeah,
fans
exactly.
who don't, maybe have seen TikTok, but maybe have not seen your shit, and they're like, who is Blueface fighting? You know what I mean? Like, and that
That's a
it
good point.
brought like a bunch of new eyes on that shit.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
absolutely, bro.
Dude, we're gonna wait till Riley gets back so we can like wrap this up. But dude, this has been fucking really good, man.
Yeah,
like
bro.
we've covered a lot of shit here, dude.
Absolutely,
I'm once again I want to thank you for coming through. I heard you say earlier that you like to smoke vapes sometimes because they're very convenient and shit. We have the sponsor. Huge shout out to Big Chief. They make these
shit.
very premium cartridges. These are really really good
Chief.
shit, dude. Here you can have both of these right here. Yeah, dude.
Dog. All right.
Try those out. Let me know what you think. I really like their product. It's really good quality stuff, and they're really well known.
Yeah,
on
Big
top of it,
Chief.
too.
I like the name for sure.
Yeah, right?
Dude, these, I'm telling you, the edibles, or not the edibles, but the fucking shit in Cali, dog, it's insanity, bro. I remember in South Carolina, I was like, I wish I had the weed down there.
Really?
Yeah, because dude, it's fucking premium here, bro. All of the shit. So like,
You noticed like a difference immediately? Because I hear that sometimes where they're like, oh, the Cali stuff. But in my mind, I'm thinking everyone has the same shit. There's a
Yeah.
huge difference, you would
I
say?
don't know, maybe. I might be tripping too.
Really?
But, like, I think I've been here so long, kind of averaged out now. But like, when I first got here, like, even still now though, like this shit, bro, like it's just a little pen. Like, it's so convenient. I don't know, bro.
Exactly.
It's cool here. LA, it's just, I think it's because it's legal. That's why I'm like, fuck yeah, this place is amazing.
Well, we went to Texas like a couple months ago, and it was like the struggle to find weed out there.
It was so hard. I told
Really?
Riley, I was like, bro,
Yes.
I feel like I'm back in
Because
the
it's
early
totally
2000s.
legal there too.
It was so hard, bro. And dude, once we did find weed, the guy pulled up
Yes.
in a weird car wearing a ski mask. Yeah, wearing a ski mask. I hop in his car. He's like, get in the car. I'm like, all right. I hop in the car, and then he's just like, where are you from? And I'm like,
Gotcha.
California. And he's just like, oh, he's like, you know about weed and stuff. Then he's like, what I got here? He's like, it ain't no California weed, but he's like, you can have this for X amount. And I was like, okay. It felt so weird, dude. It was like I was back in the early 2000s. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But
Is
yeah,
that the transactions in South Carolina?
I was gonna ask you, what's your weed?
No, we got like a homie with a plug. Dude, my guy Hunter, dude.
No
Shout
ski
out
mask.
Hunter.
Dude, Hunter was the absolute plug from
Shout out
freshman
Hunter.
year
Shout out Hunter.
to the day I left South Carolina. This guy's still moving to this day.
No way.
He planned, dude. I'm telling you, I'm like, bro, move to Cali or Colorado. I think he wants to do too. He
Colorado's
fucks with
fire.
like, the elevations, bro. These
Mhm.
stoners and shit, bro. They love that shit. So I'm like, yeah, get out of South Carolina, like, cause he's got so much bread now. I know he's been trapping since freshman year of high school. Bro.
Wow.
That's like 5-6 years.
You got experience.
Somebody needs the plug out in South Carolina,
Yes,
so
for real.
he needs to stay
Hunter
out
might
there.
need service, for sure.
Let me ask you this: after spending 9 months now here in Los Angeles, can you envision yourself living here forever? Like, where do you want to live forever?
Definitely not LA. I think some part of Cali for sure. I think I'll be here for a while, dude. Cause the weather. That's the main thing, man. This place is so
Great.
good
Did
with
you?
weather, dude.
It snows in South Carolina.
Yeah.
You don't miss it at all.
The weather, you get everything, bro. Like spring, summer, snow, you get it all. But I just think having 75 degrees, 70 degree every day, sunny, it's just kind of hard to
Really?
beat. And LA is kind of cool, bro. Yeah.
It's funny because as a person who grew up in LA, I see pictures and videos of people who have like snow, and I'm like
We're,
so
like,
jealous.
jealous.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it seems so sick to have a place that it snows. But everyone who's from the snow, they're like, I fucking hate
No.
it. They're like, you gotta shovel your driveway. You getting car crashes. All this bullshit happens. They're like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, dude. That was really good. I feel
That
like
was a great one.
That was a really good fucking podcast. I feel like we covered a lot of good shit right here.
I feel like we got to see a different side of you.
Exactly.
Where they aren't poking at you, trying
Exactly.
to fucking stir up some drama.
That's what I was telling
Because I
Riley.
feel like you're way more, like, I get douchebag vibes really easily.
Did you think I was gonna suck?
I don't feel like you're a
Dude,
douchebag at all.
from
I
the-
feel like you're very kind.
From some of the videos I was watching, like it's like they were portraying you in this way
Like
where
an ass.
where I'm not sure if you heard the reference, but like Black China tried to do an interview on No Jumper, and she basically left because of the condition.
I
of
was
the
like, he's gonna be
bathroom.
so bougie where he's like not gonna want to do this in our household at all.
But dude, as soon as I met you outside, you're like, and also even before that, dude, like even when I was watching your videos, I was like, this seems like he could be
he
my
seems
homie
like
in
a
high
chilly.
school.
Yes.
Exactly.
Nah, y'all are cool.
So I feel like this is what I was like hoping for, and I'm glad that it happened this way, where I feel like you were able to show yourself. You know what I mean? Like a
Yes.
real,
Sure,
genuine
bro.
fucking person, chill dude or whatever. It's
Absolutely.
not what the hell the
And it's not a-
reality show showed there.
Yeah.
And they're not trying to set you up because I watched the other podcast that you were on, just tried to seeing
Yeah.
the other questions they asked you
What
before, and
it?
I was
The
like,
Sync, right? They're
I
on
was
some
like,
shit.
no. After that, they had you on. They had a whole podcast talking shit about you. I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not cool.
But I never even heard the
It's
Sync
just for clicks
podcast.
and shit. Just for
Yeah,
clicks.
I was just like, I don't know. So that's why I got nervous. I was like, why are they having a whole podcast talking shit about him after he comes on? Maybe he's super bougie and rude.
No.
So we were getting a little nervous about it. But
Dude, I'm telling
now
you,
that we have you on, we get to know your personality. You're
as soon
super
as
chill.
I met you outside, I was like, yo, what up?
He's chill.
I was like, okay, that shit's trippy.
Yuri
You know what I mean?
has look at his fucking hat. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Oh, shit.
He
Shout out to
gets-
corporate skateboards. Oh wait, hold on.
Major vibe alert.
Before we end the podcast, I want to ask you, what's your shirt size?
Medium.
Medium. Okay,
Yeah.
you definitely you know.
Yay.
I don't
I got
expect
some
you to wear
apparel.
this. Oh, let me crawl under here just to make it faster.
Pause.
I don't expect you to wear this. Or like, I'm not saying like you have to.
Don't get weirded out by
This is
the
our-
design.
This is our merch right here, and I wanted to hook you up with it and get your opinion on it as well. Okay, hold on.
For sure.
Yeah, we need to get your drip check.
Yeah, my outfit sucks, doesn't it?
Pretzels.
Jeans and a white t-shirt.
Hold on 1 second. I should have one medium.
Yeah, we do.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Here
Oh,
you go.
word.
So
Check
what do you
this
think?
out.
What do you think about the design?
10.
Is
That's
it
all?
sus?
Is it sus? Nah. Nothing sus.
Thank
Okay,
you.
So
thank
you're
you.
You're sitting on his head.
Yeah,
Exact- and
see,
I-
that's
and
not sus. He's like surprised that I'm on his
Harmonious
head.
Kane.
Exact, and I'm looking up in my head surprised. Shout out to my homie Blasey who made that candle I was showing you earlier. He made this design.
That's pretty dope. The tent and the fucking bro.
Right?
Yeah?
Bro, is someone talking shit about
Yes, they're putting dicks in his mouth.
Some people are saying that it looks like I'm ready to get a load on my face.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I might pull this out once or twice.
Dude, please, it would mean a lot, man. But
Pull it out in the A.
Oh shit.
Oh
Hey.
my god. All right, dude. We're gonna end this off with one
A
last
shot
shot.
ski.
I'm not sure if you want to.
We know you have
I'll
your
take a
half
little more of
ski.
this, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud,
Salud.
salud.
Thank you once again. Oh my god. Thank you once again so much.
Yeah, bro.
Cheers.
All right, guys. We're gonna end off the podcast right here.
Here.
If you guys can, please drop a like, drop a comment saying anything you want, share your opinion or whatever in the comment section. It really helps us grow. And then also drop subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already. Sometimes
Yes.
we will do an after show where we'll just read the chat and like just chill on live stream. If you want to do that, we can.
But if you need a dip,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
good.
probably gonna pee some.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fine. It's
no,
fine,
you're
it's fine. Guys, we're gonna end the stream right here. We might go live later tonight as well, but thank you once again to Kane, Trujillo.
Or we could stay live and do the after show, and you could just walk Kane out.
Well, that's true as well. Yeah, we could do that. But all right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much.